Hey, what's up guys, this is LJ here with the patch 3.10, the Marksman tier list. Going right into the tier list at number 1, our best AD carry is Vayne. Vayne scales harder than any other AD carry champion. She can get back in the game even if she has a bad laning phase, which is probably the only weakness that Vayne has, is her laning phase. She's the highest carry potential out of any other AD carry champion. At number 2, we have Caitlyn. She's amazing harass and lane. She's a safe farmer with her traps and her auto attack range, which make her a really good pick, and she scales really well into late game. At number 3, we have Twitch. He's a great laner. He's able to play aggressive or defensive, which is unlike other AD carry champions. He has really high damage late game, and he can stealth. He can have a stealth gank in another lane, and nobody expects that. In solo queue, that can be absolutely devastating for an AD carry to be ganking another lane. That's unheard of. That's it for the tier 1, guys. Moving on to the tier 2. At number 1, we have Tristana. She's strong early game, really high damage output, levels 1 through 6. She scales high damage into late game, and she is a great escape kit with the resets on a rocket jump, make her really hard to catch, and give her absolutely insane mobility. The issue with Tristana is she's hard to come back on in lane if she gets behind, and she's a horrible mid game. Even if she's even in lane, or definitely if she's behind, she's a horrible mid lane, and those dragon fights or those mid game fights that are really important in solo queue are not going to go well for you, unfortunately. At number 2, we have Graves. Graves has a great laning phase. He's amazing wave clear, harass, and damage output. He's able to follow up on support initiations, and he's just really strong laning phase. But the issue with Graves is he doesn't scale very well into late game. He gets outscaled by other AD carry champions. At number 3, we have Ezreal. He has great escape mechanics with his E. He's able to pretty much go wherever he pleases. And he has amazing carry potential. If he can get kills early, then he can absolutely devastate a game. The issue with Ezreal is if you don't get ahead, then you're not going to be very effective. And he doesn't scale very well into late game. He's going to get outscaled by most other AD carry champions. At the bottom of the tier 2 list, at number 4, we have Varus. He is great harass with his Q and E, which provides him a good laning phase and good harass when you're pushing down a tower. He has high range on his auto attacks, which make him pretty strong, a good counter to Caitlyn. He is a strong team fighter as well with his ultimate and just his AoE ability. He's really strong at that. The issue with Varus is he doesn't have very good mobility and has pretty much no escape in his kit, unfortunately. And he doesn't scale as well as other AD carries. Even though he scales pretty well, he doesn't scale as hard as your tier 1 champion. Some of you may be wondering about what I think of Lucian and where he is at in this tier list. Unfortunately, he didn't make the cut for the tier 2. In my mind, he's probably a high tier 3. He has a really good early game. Unfortunately, he scales really bad, one of the worst scaling out of any other AD carry in the game. So that's unfortunate. Maybe he'll get some more help and he'll be up in the tier list the next time. So that's it, guys. That is the AD carry Marksman tier 1 and tier 2 list. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Where are we going? Hey, come back. Let's find